So we go to the next area, which is job work, and this is one more area where you will find there's a lot of challenge which comes in. So maybe you can just read out the job work definition.
Section 2, subsection 62. Job work means undertaking any treatment or process by a person on goods belonging to another registered taxable person. In the expression, job worker shall be construed accordingly.
So if you read this definition, it's very wide. As compared to the current definition of job worker, here the definition is very wide. The entire concept of P2P job work, P2A job work, which exists in excise today, all of them will be redundant. We are just told undertaking any treatment or process by a person on goods belonging to another person. So there is no on behalf of, nothing. And it's very widely defined. And what we are told is when a manufacturer or a supplier sends goods to the job worker, that will not be deemed to be a supply. Job worker returning the goods back to the manufacturer, again not deemed to be a supply. There is a time frame of 180 days which currently exists. Same time frame we are extending in the new regime also. Important distinction between the current excise and the job work regime in future is in the current regime, if the main supplier does not undertake any process himself, he is not liable for excise duty. The entire excise duty implication is on the job worker only. And that's what many suppliers use, or to some extent use it for planning also. So if I have a turnover of 5 crores, I might just define 5 job workers below me, just supply raw materials to them, they will do the entire processing and send back the goods to me. And each of them would be 1 crore each, and they would claim the 1.5 crore exemption limit. And this is very prevalent as of now in the industry. Moving forward, that option of shifting the liability on the supply to the job worker does not exist. Which means job worker will be exempted and you will be liable. So that arrangement of splitting and having 10 job workers below you dies. That's one. Second thing is, today we have a 1.5 crore excise limit, we now reduce it to 10 lakhs. So today, a small manufacturer with a turnover of 4 or 5 crores is in a comfort zone. He generally pays VAT, one state authority exposed to that, fine. CST over 2% CST, otherwise VAT. Now he straight away has to go into the CGST, SGST network, and this medium sector is somewhere where they will find a huge challenge because they are not exposed to this type of taxation, not exposed to this type of a complicated law, and that's where I think again this 10 lakhs rupees is a big concern. So effectively that's what we're trying to bring out in this slide.